Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. In the magnificent Kakuro series by Puzzle Maestro, also known as Freddy Hand, there's one that has evaded my solving skills so far, and it's called Easy as Kakuro. It's the number 6 in this wonderful series, and here's what it looks like. So we have almost a normal Kakuro, except that some cells should be filled with letters instead of digits. And namely, each row and each column should contain, well, some digits, obviously, but every letter from Kakuro exactly once, which means that K should not be repeated, except on those borders. That's incredible, and so that's it. And somewhere we have clues about the letters, which means that, for example, this A clue means that on this row, A should be the first letter you see when you go from west to east, or from left to right. And similarly, this R should be the first letter you encounter when you go down this column, except for those letter clues, which are on the right border or on the bottom border, and then K should be the first letter you encounter when you go up, and here K should be the first letter you encounter when you go left. And that's it. Well, I just mentioned that Freddy published this Kakuro on the 16th of May on Logic Masters Deutschland. It's been sold 31 times. It has a difficulty of 4 stars, which is not the highest level of difficulty, but just the second highest. It has an approval rating of 98%, which is huge. And the comments are really, really excellent. Someone says, großartig und nur für hochkonzentrierte, which means this is awesome and you should be highly concentrated if you wish to solve this. And actually, I already had 3 attempts. The first one, I was completely stumped, and the next 2 ones, I simply broke the puzzle. There was a mistake somewhere, and I had to give up as well. And if you see this video on YouTube, then it means that I have finally managed to solve it. So let's start. Well, what I remember from my previous attempts is that it's important to keep in mind that there are 5 letters in each row and each column. So you can deduce how many digits you have, and in some cases, you can find how they are dispatched along the number clues. For example, let's have a look at this column. In this column, we have 11 cells to fill, so there are 5 letters and 6 digits. And that's a bad example because this is not enough. Well, there are 6 digits, 4 requires 1 or 2 digits, and 19 requires 3 or 4 or 5 digits. But with 1 or 2 here, it will be 4 or 5 digits for the 19, but we can't decide it yet. Let's have a look at this row. 11 digits, so there are 6 digits, sorry, and 32 needs at least 5 digits, 8 needs at least 1 digit, so the minimum case has the right total, so there must be exactly 5 digits in here, which makes 3 letters, and 1 digit for the 8 and 2 letters. And this is how I'm going to notate this. So there must be this U somewhere here, and the 8 is among those three cells, and 8 could be here. In standard Kakuro, 10 means 10 with 4 cells means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But here some cells are occupied by letters. So there could be an 8, a 2, and 2 letters. Or is there something to do with this column? There are 10 cells, so 5 digits, so 5 letters and 5 digits, yes. This 12 clue needs at least 2 cells, at least 2 digits. This 4 needs at least 1 digit, and this 10 needs at least 2 digits. So that's a minimum of 5, and we know that there are exactly 5 digits, so it will be here 2 digits and 2 letters. For the 4, 1 digit and 1 letter, and for the 10, 2 digits and 2 letters. And we know that K is the first letter that is seen starting from the bottoms, and this should have interaction with those digits. So now, and look, there's a 4 in here, but 4 can't be part of this 2 sum. So 4 is here, and I've decided to put a dot in a corner when I'm sure that it's a digit, and this small segment when I know that it's a letter. And I'm not sure that this is a K, because K could be here with the digit 2 in here. So I leave it this way for now. Here we know that A is the first letter we encounter when we go down, and U is the first letter we encounter when we go up. So there must be an 8 somewhere, a U somewhere, and at most 2 digits, but 14 requires at least 2 digits. So we know that this 14 is a sum of exactly 2 digits. And there are A and U as letters. So there must be 3 letters up there. So at least 1 in here and not more than 1. So this 9 clue is 1 digit and 1 letter. And we have 2 more letters in here, which are not A and U. Now, 9 is only 1 digit, and it can't be part of the 7 sum. So this is a letter. That's a 9. Which is interesting because it means that to have a sum of 14, we must have at most 2 other digits. So there are at least 3 letters in here, and that's... Oh no, those could... there might be 4 letters actually, with a 5 somewhere, and then only 1 letter in here, so not so clear. This row now, we need have 11 cells, so 6 digits. Well, 34 needs at least 5 digits, and this 6 needs at least 1 digit. So it will be exactly 5 digits here with 3 letters. That should be a 3, and for the 6th clue, 1 digit and 2 letters. So now we are sure that K is somewhere in here. K is in one of those first two cells. Those K's are interesting, as well as those K's. Well, what next? Oh, this row should be very constrained, because 5, well, there are 10 cells to fill. There are five letters, so 5 digits. 5 uses at most 2 digits. 5, this 5 as well, and 2 uses only 1 digit, so that's 5 in total. So there are 2 digits and 1 letter here, 2 digits and 2 letters here, and 1 digit and 2 letters here. So these 5s use 2 digits, which are 2 plus 3 or 1 plus 4. Is there something to be done with this column? We need 6. Yes, we need 6 digits. 10 could be done with 2 or 3 digits. 23 could be done with 5 or 3 digits. Yeah, 3 digits is possible with 9, 8, and 6. So nothing decisive here. Is something imposed in here? We need 5 digits. Oh, this could be 1 or 2, this could be 1 or 2, this could be 2 or 3. So there are several possibilities here. What about this row? I feel I'm not well organized in this. This row needs, there's 11 cells, so it needs 6 digits. At least 2 here, but it could be 1. And 5 digits for 22 is possible. And 4 digits is possible too. That's not easy. Something interesting on this row is that A is the first letter that is seen, and U is the first letter that is seen around here. So A must be somewhere in there. Well, it was necessary because there's already a letter here, actually. Oh, this cell is a 9, of course. Now, this 9 can't be with just 1 digit. It has to be with 2 or 3 digits. 3 digits is a possibility. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It could be 6 here, and 1 and 2 somewhere in there. 6 with K and another letter. So 2 or 3 digits here means that this one must be with 4 or 3 digits. 3 is possible with 9, 8, and 5, for example. 7 could be 1, 2, or 3 digits. Oh. Oh, no. Well, my pencil must concern this, not this. What about those? 12 could be 4 digits. No, it couldn't. It couldn't because there would be at most 3. Oh. It is at least 2 digits. So there are at most 2 letters here, At most 2, at most 1. That's correct. That's 2 digits and 2 letters. Here there are 2 letters. So this one is an R. And 1 here. So there is a 4 somewhere in there. But we don't know the sum of those cells, so that's not helpful. But if we can guarantee that this is a 4, then this will have to be 2 digits. And that would work. 4 here, 1 and 3 here, and 2 digits to produce this 7. Or even 1 digit here and 1 other digit somewhere in here. This 17 clue uses either 2 or 3 cells. It could be, if it's with 2 digits, it could be 8 here and 9 here, and then an O, 2 digits here, then we would need 4 digits here, which is absolutely possible. This is really a difficult puzzle. If I finally manage to solve this, I would give it 5 stars on Logic Masters Deutschland. Did I have a look at first row? We need 6 digits, at least 2 here, so at most 4, but 27 needs at least 4. So there are 4 digits here and 2 there. 1 letter here, which will be K, and 4 letters here. But how I will dispatch the letters in. And the digits is beyond me at this point. Now, 6 digits here, it could be 3 and 3, it could be 2 and 4. Nothing certain right now. What about this? I remember doing something around this in a previous attempt, but I shouldn't follow the instinct of memory. I should focus on solving this. Oh. No. I thought I had an idea, but it didn't work. Oh no, U is here, U is here. On previous attempts I made mistakes because I interpreted this U on a vertical way instead of horizontal. So there's a K somewhere in here. Oh, A. Because this K is the first to be seen, this K can't be here. So this is a digit. Big victory. This K logic works also for this cell. If I assume if this K is here, then it means that all these have to be digits, but I say there would be 2 digits. not 3. So this can't be the case, so this has to be a digit. Now K is either here or there. Oh. U is either here or there. If U is here, then K is around here. Oh, I think this works. If I assume U is here, then this must be a digit, so it will be 8. Then K is somewhere here, and wherever I put the K, R or O should be before it. So this puts a letter in here. So 17 can only be fulfilled with a 9. And 9 can't be here, so 9 must be here. So now O is here, K is here. We have a digit here. And I don't see any contradiction in that. That looks perfectly possible, actually, for the time being. Now, on the other hand, if I put K in here, it means that this is a digit, R must go here, and now 17 must be done with 2 digits, which are 8 and 9, but if I put 8 here, it puts 9 here, which is impossible. But 9 can't go there because it's too big for this 8 clue, so this is not possible. So K can't be here, and it can't be here because there would be 2 digits here, so K must be here. And O must go there. And now, yes, that's it. Now, this 8, 9 stuff is not only possible, it is forced. Some progress, finally. Small progress, but progress nonetheless. Now, those must be 2 letters, so that's a U. And there's another letter here. And this has to be a digit to fulfill what I've noted about this. There must be an R somewhere, and because of this R, it can't be here. Oh, but could it be here? No, it couldn't be here, because if I put an R in here, I must put a 4 in here, and there must be 4 letters, which this 7 prevents us from doing. So R must be here. Not sure yet that this is the 4. It could still be a letter with the 4 here. So those 2 digits must add up to 10. And I just know that it's not 1 here and 9 here. But there's still a lot of possibilities. But now, those are 2 digits and 1 letter, so there must be 4 letters in here and 4 digits for this 23. But there are lots of options for that. One interesting stuff is that A is the first letter seen from this direction, so there must be A either in here or there. And K must be here or there. If K is here, then we don't have the K here, and it's in here. Oh, K here says that those must be digits. And now we know that there are only one digit here, so that's a 6. So those must be letters, and that's a K. Now we still don't know whether this is a letter or a digit. Well, 2 letters already. Well, I'm not sure about the rest. U must be somewhere and can't be here. And it can't be here as well because there's a U in there. Oh, that's interesting. So U can't be here or there. And there are 2 letters in here, so U can't be here because it's the first letter. So U has to be here. So now already 3 letters. A and O remain. A is a good candidate for this. And it's, oh, and because of this K, this has to be a digit. And because of this K and this K clue. So this has to be a digit. We still need A and O. A is plausible here. Is O a possibility here? With O and A. So that would be a 3. What? Oh, this O and this O clue mean that that's a digit. And there's no proof that O is somewhere in here because 8 could be made with 3 digits. Oh, or could it? If I put 3 digits in here, then I must still have 5 letters in here, but it's not possible because 21 needs at least 3 digits. So there's at most 1 letter in here. Most 1, at most 2, so at least 2 letters, but it could be 3. So at most 3, at most 1, so at least 1 letter in here. So O must be somewhere in there. Not sure where though. And A could be here. Not sure about that. So here we have a conflict. Here we have U first letter from the left and K first letter from the right. So there are at least 2 letters in here. No, that's not so useful. But it couldn't be only 1 letter here. So at least 2. Oh, at least 2. And now we need at most 3 in here, but there's at most 1 here. What I'm saying is that, so there's at least, does that work? If I put, could I have 3 letters here? And then I could have 2 letters here and 2 digits here. Yes, no. No, there nothing quite certain in here. What about the K's? Well, obviously this can't be a K, because of this clue I would need four letters here, so that's a digit. That's already 3 digits in here. And this one can't be too big. It is at most 3. So it can't be a 3-digit sum. So it has at least 4 digits. So at most 4 letters. So at least 1 letter, but it can't have more than 1 letter. So that's it. That's 1 letter and 2 digits here. And now 4 letters in here and 4 digits. So now there must be only 1 digit in here. And K is, so 4 letters in here, so K must be in one of those. And because of this K can't be here, so K has to be here. So that's already 2 letters, and we have 3 letters in here, so there must be only 1 other letter. So, K can't be here because of this case, so this has to be a digit. Oh, and that is very nice, because this digit is at most 5 because of this 14 sum. And the only decomposition of 34 as a sum of 5 different digits is 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, sorry. So this can only be a 4. Now we know that this 14 uses 3 digits and 5 letters. So this is a digit. All 5 letters are in here, and there's a 1 somewhere. Good. And now this 4 in this, the 4 in this 34 cell is here. So now the smallest digit in this 34 sum is a 6, and 6 can't go in a 5 sum. So this has to be a letter. And that's the only letter on those 3 cells, so those have to be digits. And now we have the 4 digits in this 23 sum. So the remaining 4 cells are letters. And now this 11 sum needs 2 digits, so those are digits. Well, I won't claim that the puzzle is falling apart because it's still far from completion, but at least that's some serious progress. Okay, what can be said about those digits? They add up to 5, so they must be. What are the possibilities? 1, 4, 2, 9 is certainly possible. 2, 3, 3 is not possible. 3, 2, 4, and 7. And then 4, 1, 5, 6. Well, none of them can be excluded at this stage. Oh, I remember saying something completely absurd later in the video about this 4 and what happens here. Well, no matter, I didn't make deductions based on this stupidity, so never mind. Is there something about those digits, about those letters, I mean? Well, this can't be an R, nor a K, nor an A, so it has to be O or U. I pencil mark that. Now here's one letter. So in here there are 4 letters. I still don't know whether that is a letter or not. It could be that 4 letters B, R, B, not sure. But it could be 3 letters and 5 digits. That's no. So I still don't know whether that's a 3 or 1 and 2. Oh, but this can't be a 1. Because if I put a 1 in here, then the most I can make out of those 2 cells is 4, and we would need 19 with the other 2 cells. 19 is obviously not enough, so I can rule out this. Is 3 possible? If I put a 3 in here, then this will be at most 2. That's 5, and I would need 18 in 2 cells, which is impossible. So actually this is a 4. And now that's a 1, a 5, and a 6. Progress again. And there, now this can't be a 1 because it would make 5 and it would yield the same impossibility. So this has to be 2 or 3, which means that those are big digits. Oh, but this is at most 7. Now let's have a look at the maximum case. The maximum case is with 3, 7, 4, and 9. 3, 7, 4, and 9, and they add up to 23, so it has to be the maximum case. So that's a 3, that's a 7, and therefore those are letters with an A in here. And now this letter can't be A, K, U, or R, so it's an O. And now this can't be an O, so it has to be a digit. And O could be here. Could it be here? No, it couldn't be here because we need 5 more letters in here, and there's at most 1 letter in here, so that's 1, 1, and 3. That's how the letters are in here. So that's the O with 2 digits and 1 letter. Here it's 3 digits and 1 letter. I still don't know where that letter goes, but that's something. And now 8 needs 2 digits, so this can't be a 4 because this would have to be another 4. So this 4 needs 2 digits, which are 1 and 3 in some order. And now we have 7 or 5. Okay, and now look, we have 3 letters in here, and we knew there would be 3 letters, so all the remaining cells contain digits. So R is not there. R could be here with an 8 in here. R can't be here. Could R be here? Then we would need another 4 letters or 4 other letters. Always having doubt on my wording. It still looks possible, actually. Now, we need another R and a U in here. Those couldn't be R, but they could be U. Could it be you? Could it be me? Sounds like a song that probably exists. If this is a digit, then the only possibility is a 7. And it would put letters in here and there. Oh, but if I put a 7 in here, then this has to be an A. And it's not possible because of this A. So this can't be a digit. So this has to be a letter. I like that. Well, I like everything about this puzzle. It's really awesome. About this, 32 has only 2 possibilities, I think. 9, 8, 7, 6 and 2, 9, 8, 7, 5 and 3. Well, actually there's also 9, 8, 6, 5 and 4. But this one is not possible because no digit would fit this 3 clue. Only 2 and 3 are possible. Depending on what we put in here. Now that if I put a 1 in here, then I need 2 more digits. Well, why not, actually? Oh, by the way, we know that this is with 2 digits and 1 letter, so there must be 4 letters in here, meaning 4 digits. That's interesting because we already have 2 big digits. So the remaining 2 digits should be somewhat small. If I put a 7, that's 16, I need another 6, 1 and 5 or 2 and 4. But that doesn't seem so useful. Where should I look next? I know there's a U in here, so this can't be a U. This has to be either O, or A. There's an A somewhere in here, so this can't be an A. It has to be O, U, or R. Well, that's still a lot of possibilities. There's still an A in here. And we know that it can't be here because of this clue. So A must be here. So there's an 8 in this cell. And there's a digit up there. So these digits must be quite big to add up to 14. They must be 5 and 9 or 6 and 8. Mm-hmm. 44 minutes already. Well, I definitely made some progress, but it's still not fully solved and truly far from it. I still don't know about. I know there's a K in here and there's a K in here. But is that useful? Oh, this K, I know that there are 5 letters in here, so K must be here or there. But I don't see any way to rule out either possibility. I still need 5 letters in here. Could I put 5 letters in here? Yes. Providing that 8 is accompanied by 2 digits adding up to 10. I don't see anything that would prevent this. So still not sure about this cell being a letter or a digit. Still not sure about this one. It could be a 1. Oh, look at this. This 8. How did I miss that? Oh no. No, the only possibility is not an A, it's an R. It's R that I can't exclude. The logic was that there's a U and a K somewhere, there's an A, so it's O or R. And now, there's an A somewhere, so this is not an A, so A is the first letter that is seen somewhere in there. So we know that A is here, but we still don't know where. So that's O, U, or R, but which one I really don't know. Those are big digits. Oh, and that's interesting because a big digit here, and I say that this third possibility was not a possibility. So this digit is at least 5. And the only way of having 18 as a sum of 5 digits, including an 8, is with 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not possible, so it has to be less. So it's at most 4 digits, so there are at least 5 letters, but I already knew that. It's at least 5 letters. So that's a non-event. Something tells me that bobbins would be an appropriate word in the situation, if you see what I mean. Can I do something with this 12? Not sure. There are 3 decompositions and I still don't know where the digits go. Same about those. Same about those. So is there something to be done with this? So this couldn't be a 7. because now we would have 15, and this would be at most 3, which is not the case. But it could be a somewhat smaller digit. But this could be a 7. And then this would be an A. This couldn't be an A. Oh, how do I miss those things so systematically? So that's a digit. It could still be a 7. It would fit with this 14 clue. Oh, 14 needs at least 2 digits. So there are at most 2 letters here, at most 3 here. So that's a letter. And there are 2 letters and 2 digits up there. So now I know that this is a 3. So now this can't be A or O, this can't be U, this can't be K, so this is an R. Meaning that this is an O and that's a U. Now this one must be A or R, but A is somewhere in here, so that's an R. Much better. And now, knowing that this is a 3, we know which decomposition of 32 we must use. So now those digits must be 9, 8, 7, and 5 in some order. This can't be a 7 because we would need another 7, so it must be 9, 8, or 5 paired with 5, 6, or 9. This can't be a 7 now because 14 needs 2 digits and 7 would produce a second 7. So no. So this has to be 6 or 5 paired with 9 or 8 somewhere. And this now must be 1 or 2. Now we have 3 digits, so there must be 2. No, we have 3 letters, so we need 2 letters in here and 2 digits. So now K must be here or there, and nothing in here tells me where it goes. Oh yes, let's remember that K is somewhere in there and K is somewhere in there. So we have a sort of X-wing on K's, which prevent K from going here. So K must go there. And this must be a digit, and this must be a letter. And it must be a U. That's the only available digit here. And now let's have a look at what goes there. To have a sum of 6, well, this can't be a 5 because it would yield another 5 in here. So we still have 1, 2, and 4, but 1 can't go there because 1 would produce a repeated 9 in here. So it must be 2 or 4 with 8 or 6, and 4 or 2 in here. And, well, that's a letter O. Then this letter is neither K, O, U, or R, so it must be an A. And now we know there's an R in here. Now RK, but this letter must be an A. We'll already covered that. AU, so those must be K, R, and O. Well, don't know about those. So that's an R. And oh, and there must be an A on this row, so this has to be an A, and this is a 4. Now, that's 13, we need another 9, and 5 would go with a repeated 4, so that's a 7, and we need to place a 2 somewhere. But look, if I put a 2 in here, then this has to be a 6, and we know there's no 6 in this 32 sum. So this has to be a letter, and it must be R or U. I don't know which one yet, but that's an 8. Now I can remove 8 from this cell, and I can remove 6 from this one. Now we need 9, 8, and 5. No, 9, 7, and 5, sorry. Could 9 go here? 9, 8, and 1 with 5 letters. That looks possible. Could this be a letter? If this is a letter, then it has to be a U, making this an R and this a 2. If that's a letter, then this has to be an R because it can't be a U. And I really would like the 2 to be here. It would disambiguate this. But let's remember that there's a 2 somewhere in there. Not that is so useful. Oh, the A here. A can't be here, so it has to be here. Now we need a K and an O on this row. K can't go here because of the X-wing. Could it be O? I'm afraid it could. This can't be a K, but we still need an O somewhere on this column. So there's an 8 or 9 somewhere up there. Don't know where. A or K, so this must be O or U. There's still an A up there, but nothing to disambiguate. This video is already an hour long, but I'm not giving up because I haven't made a mistake now for the moment. Oh, this R says that this can't be an R. and it can't be a U, so that's the missing digit, that's a 2. So now those are the missing letters, and this can't be an R, so it must be a U, and that's the R. Okay, so now we have 3 letters already. We need another K and another O somewhere. And we still don't know whether K is here or there. But those are the only places K can go. And O can go, well, basically anywhere. And we know that there are 5 letters in here. But here it could only be an O. And that sounds perfectly possible. There's still a 1 to put somewhere in there. And an unknown digit in here. This puzzle is hugely more difficult even than the gapped Kakuro by Freddy. This one is insanely difficult. Okay, not that I'm complaining. It's brilliant, it's outstanding. So I still need to put O and K somewhere in there. Wow. Still O and U somewhere in here. Oh, on this row, I need 5 letters. There are 2 letters here, and at most 1 in here and 2 in here. So there must be 1 digit and 1 letter here, and 2 letters here. And this one can't. So the letter here has to be U, and it's not here, so it is here. And that's a 7. Now we need to put a K somewhere, and K can't be here because of this X-wing on K's. It can't be here because of this K, so K goes there. And now we have R and O in those cells. And R and O here, and because of this O, this is an R, this is an O. Now, oh, I should have noticed this for ages. This can't be a K, because of this K, this can't be a K, and K is the first letter, so it has to go there. And now that's a digit and that's a K. Oh. Also, always talking about this X-wing when I could have resolved this X-wing. Okay. Now we're still missing a U on this column, and nothing tells me where the U goes. This must be A or R. And that's a 2. And this 2 resolves the ambiguity that remained in here. Now we have 6, we need another 13, could be with 2 or 3 digits. still need an O on this column, but I don't know where. Still need a U somewhere, don't know where. Don't know anything about this 5-2. I don't even know which letters must be here. 2 letters, one among O and U, one among A and R. Well, nothing certain. Seven in here. So we need another 7, which would be made with by O. So I can't use more than 3 other digits. So there are at least 5 letters in here. At least 4 letters in here, sorry. But I already knew that because of this. So that's not useful. It could still be 2 digits in here and 5 letters and 1 digit here. This is not a 7. So the 7 here must go there. And that's important. Now we have 15. So we need another 3. And this 3 will be made by this 1 or 2 and another 1 or 2. So now this is 4 digits and 4 letters. And this is a letter. We don't know which one, but it's a letter. Already 3 letters located among the 4 required letters. There's a 1 or 2 somewhere. Could be 1 in here with a 2 and letters all over the place. Oh, and now, oh yes, 9 or 5. This is 5 or 9, but 9 would be too big for this 14 clue. So it has to be the 5. Now that's the 1, that's the 5. And now only 2 is missing. So that's 3 digits and 5 letters. So this is a digit. And now R must go here or there. And we're still, oh, and we still need to put a 2 somewhere, but 2 can't go here because only 1 is missing. So this is a letter. But I'm not sure that it's the R. The R could still be here with a 2 somewhere down there. We know that R is not here. Well, that's nothing really new. That was in an Alphaville song. Nothing is really new, and everybody's looking for clues. That's me. I'm looking for clues. So, yes, I know that there are 4 more letters in here, and the first of them, seen from the bottom, is R, and R can't go there. So this has to be the missing digit. That's 2 or 1, and the other must be letters, and that's an A. And this is an R. I need K U and O. That's not K, that's O or U. Now, I need K, U, and O somewhere. Those are small digits. I need, by the way, those are letters, so I need 5 letters here. No, 3 letters, sorry, so 5 digits. Okay. Well, I need K and O somewhere. Is there a place where I can rule out both? I can't see any. That's a real struggle. I need to put 7, 8, and 9 somewhere. 9 couldn't go here because then it wouldn't be, the 19th sum couldn't be made, but 7 is still possible with 7, 5, 4, 2, 1. I need at least 2 more digits. Oh, but yes. Oh, already. I only need 1 more letter here. The O. I need at least, no. This could be 1 and 3. The O. But this could be a 5-digit sum. O and a 4. If that's a 1, then yes, that would work. That's about to be my longest video ever. But I'm still putting up a fight. If I put a digit in here, then it has to be a 4. Oh, I had missed this. I can't put a 1 in here because the other 2 digits would add up to 20, which is not possible. So this is a letter. And now those are digits. And this digit is at most 4, and so it has to be a 4. Now those have to be 8 and 9, but 9 would be too much for this 19th sum, so it has to be 8. That's a 9. And now this 19th sum is 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. So the remaining digits must be 3, 2, and 1. And neither of those digits is suitable for this 34. So that must be a letter. It's U, A, R, K. It has to be an O. So this is a U. And now all letters have been placed in this column. So those are digits. Those are 7, 8, and 9. Now, I still need to put a K somewhere and 1, 2, 3 in here. And I need to put a 1 somewhere in there. And this R gives us the A in here. Okay, oh, I still need an R somewhere. I write it here on the wall between those two cells. There's still an O to be written somewhere, but now what about this letter? Is not A or R, K, O, and U? Well, nothing certain about this. Oh, the missing digit in this 14 sum is 8 or 9. Either would be too big for this cell, so this has to be a letter. And it is K or U. So that's a digit, and 7 is not possible. So this second digit must be 5 or 6, but 5 wouldn't be good for this 10 clues, so it has to be a 6. That's an 8. Those are 7 and 9. I need a 4 somewhere and an A. I'm thinking of putting pencil marks with A and 4. Okay, I do that. I hadn't put mixed pencil marks until then. So that's 2 and 1. So this 24 sum must include 4 letters. Well, not the sum, but this portion of the row. So there has to be four letters in here. And there's absolutely nothing about this. So 1, 2, and 3 somewhere. I still need to have sum of 19. On this row I still need a U, and it's not here, it's not there, it could still be here or there. But I have absolutely no information about this cell. And actually I have no information about this one. I still don't know where to put this R. Oh, but I know where to put the A. In this column, A couldn't be here, that's a digit. A couldn't be here because the first letter is an R. A couldn't be here, no there, so A must be here. No, A must be here, sorry. So R must be there and there. Tell me that I didn't do wrong. Tell me that this was correct. Now I need K and O somewhere in there and a 2. This can't be an O. This can't be a K. And this can't be a 2 because this 5 is missing a 1. So this can't be a 2. So this has to be a letter and it has to be O. So I still need K and 2 somewhere in there. And this is a 1 to fulfill this 5 clue. And this 14 sum is still missing a 1. Sorry. So 1 can't be in this cell. So this has to be a letter. So 1 is either here or there. 1 couldn't go in a 12 sum, so this is a letter, and that's the one. Wow. So this letter is not A, U, R, okay, so it's an O. We still need K, R, and U. R is not in those cells, so R is in here. The other two must be K and U in some order. Now those two now O, R, A, U and K, this cannot be a letter, this is a digit. And we know that we need 3, 2 and 1 in here, 1 and 2 are here, so this is a 3 and this is a 9 to fulfill the 19 clue. So we need 2 letters in here and the digit 4 somewhere. And now we need a K somewhere, I don't know where, and a 1 or a 2. About this 14 clue we have, well, yes, we need a 2 somewhere. That's so intricate. We need an O on this row. Not here, that's an O. We need K and U. So that's K here and U there. And the remaining cells in the last column must be digits. Now we can put the missing 2 in here. So that's a 1, that's a 2. Now this is the missing letter, it's a K. So this is a U, that's a K. Now we need O or U, O or O, depending on which accent you favor. Now, I still need an O somewhere, but I don't know where. Here, I need an A and 2 digits. This is insanely difficult to the end. That's really an incredible puzzle. I don't even understand how it never got on Cracking the Cryptic. It's that good. It's that incredible. A, K, and U somewhere. Oh, this R. Oh, this R gives an O and an R, which gives absolutely nothing else. But there's an O on the first row. It's not here. It's not here, not here, not here. Not there, not there. So it has to be here. And that's a U, and that's a K. So this is not K, U, R, or O. That's an A. O, R, A. We need U and K. K is here, so that's U, K. UK, which is really appropriate for a puzzle by Freddie Hand. There must be an O in here and it's not there. So that's an O, that's a 4. So this 15 clue is with 3 digits and 1 letter. So there has to be 4 digits in here. We already have 2. We still need A and U. U is not here. So U is here. Still not sure about A. On this row, all letters have been entered, so that's a digit. And those 4 digits should add up to 24, which is not very useful because there are many decompositions. This is a digit. And we still don't know which one of those is a digit or a letter. This 23 clue is not that useful as either. 12, 11, 23, 24. Those are difficult clues. But this is 8 or 9. We still need A here or there. And it's the... Oh, yes, we need 2 digits. So this 6 is a 2-digit sum. Yes, we still need the last A. Oh, I have missed this for ages. That's a 5. So that's a 9, that's a 7, that's a 9. And that should prove useful because now this is 16. And if I put a 4 in this cell, then I need another 7 to fulfill this 27 clue. So now that's an A, that's a 4. And now this is an A. So now all letters have been placed in the grid. I just need to solve the remaining Kakuro stuff. So that's 16. Those digits should add up to 11. Those ones should add up to 5. So the possibilities are 5, 4, 2, paired with 6, 7, or 9. So no, only 5 is possible. Yes. 7 and 9 are already here. So that's a 5, and this is 1. Now we need 6, 8, and 9 to complete to 24. This couldn't be a 6 because we will need another 6. 8 will produce another 4, so that's a 9. 6 can't go here because it would give another 6, so that's 6, 8, 4, 7, 3 here, 8 there, 21, and 2 here. And after 1.5 hours, I finally come to the end of the struggle. Now I'm entering the solution code on Logic Masters Deutschland, and my solution code was correct. I'm the 32nd solver of this extraordinary puzzle. Oh, sorry. There's a 6 in here. Oh. Now the puzzle is really complete, and I'm very proud of this solve. If you managed to remain focused the entire duration of this video, then congratulations to you, and a massive thank you. And a massive thank you to Freddy for those extraordinary puzzles. I'm looking forward to receiving more puzzles from him because those have been a real treat. Thanks for watching this video, and see you later on SudoKanard.